Yeah, live from New York, the Miss Gabie Show.
Check it out, KB. All day, all night, listen to gun talk. Welcome to New York. This is my home court, a battlefield for many, cemetery for most. The ones who slow with the toast get buried. Yeah, NYC. Check. NYC. Check it out, KB. All day, all night, listen to gun talk. Welcome to New York. This is my home court, a battlefield for many, cemetery for most. The ones who slow with the toast get buried the most. This the crack capital, dope FEMA. All day, all night, listen to gun talk. Welcome to New York.
Yeah, y'all.
This is my
dbnebmusic.com with DJ Buff, live from Gun Hill right now. NEB live. Okay, we got the host right now, Miss Gabie. It's time. The Miss Gabie Show is here. Here we go.
Combined with funny money. And go cop some weight, then head upstate and then come back with those state plates. Jealousy and hate, it's all in their face. Wow. Just because they want to be in your place, and then you know, that's when the birds start singing and the guns start ringing, niggas, girls get missing. You should have listened when they taught you the rules. Now you face down in the pool, and I ain't talking about a pool full of chlorine. I'm talking about your own blood, 5 shots of spleen. You lose. These are the ill street blues.
We're talking about Thursday. We know he's got a big show on Thursday. We're gonna hit him in the head about that, right? So stepping up to the plate, live in my lair. Let's see if he can go head to head with Miss Gabie tonight, Mr. Ricky BARRINO.
Stop. Yes, Bronx is here. I'm on the road to riches, more diamonds and bitches. That means more haters, guns and more victims.
That's that DJ Buff spitting that KV. Our very own KV, Gun Hill Projects KV. Y'all need to cop that album so you can catch him on iTunes. So, Mr. BARRINO, you know, we a little behind, but we doing all right. It's all right.
Blame it on my crew, though. It wasn't me.
We're not blaming on the crew because they not on camera right now. We're going to blame it on you. But it's all love. It's all love. We got a little squealing. They're going to fix that for us. So, darling, you've got a couple events coming up. We're going to put some stuff together for you today. All right. I just saw a video of you. You did Bring It On. It's My Turn.
Yeah, it's My Turn DVD.
All right.
That, like, maybe 8 months ago.
Really?
And then I've been traveling ever since then, you know, doing shows and, you know, doing what I do.
Okay, so tell me about these spots you're hitting on these shows that you've been hitting last month. So hit me up with some of these cities because I missed them.
Okay, I've been in Atlanta. ATL, I love y'all. If y'all watching, I love Atlanta. They show me mad love. They always call for me. Somebody always tell them about me, and they call me back. And they treat you good out there in Atlanta. So, you know, I do Philly a lot, D.C., Jersey. Jersey is my second home to New York, but they show love. Boston. So, you know, I'm pretty much all over the place, you know, doing my comedy and try to come up.
Okay. Any cities you've been to where the reception maybe was a little dry to start off with, not the norm? Who is this guy? You know, this is not Richard Pryor. Who is this guy? Where did he come from?
Yeah, in the North, like North Carolina, when I first did North Carolina, the feedback was good, but it was kind of flat at first. And then what the host did, he called me back out. I wasn't booed.
Right.
You know, it was just they never seen me, they never heard of me.
Right.
So when I started saying I got some free DVDs I'm giving out, everybody loved me. So when I came out the second time, it was like, oh yeah, Ricky.
Now we know who you are.
Yeah, so North Carolina was like the dry spot when I first went out there. That really gave me some slow feedback until I came back out and did the second show.
Okay, all right. So let's see what we got going on here. Thursdays at Caroline's. I'm going to hit that one because I haven't seen a Ricky BARRINO show live yet.
Yeah. Actually, it's not Caroline's. It's the Laugh Factory.
I'm sorry, the Laugh Factory.
Yeah,
absolutely. We just had that conversation. Thank you.
Yeah, that's Thursday night at 9 o'clock. Actually, it's a showcase, but I'm the host, so people know that when I host the show, I do numerous of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I make you laugh. I make people dance, sing, the whole 9 yards. So it's going to be a great show come Thursday. You know, 8th Avenue, 42nd Street, between 42nd and 43rd. 8 o'clock, doors open, 9 o'clock, show start. On time. On
time, people. We're starting on time. No CP time for folks. Now, I read a little bit of your bio, and it says you've been doing comedy for the last 5 years, I guess, professionally.
Right.
Why just in the last 5 years? It's kind of a late start.
Well, I've been doing, like I said, I've been in school, back in elementary school. I always was funny.
Right.
I always used to, the class clown, make people laugh. And I noticed something, at least 3 days a week, I used to always get sent to the principal office. And I was like, well, I didn't do nothing today.
Right.
But it was the principal and his staff that wanted me to come there so I could make them laugh. Ain't that something?
Ain't that something?
And
They
got
was getting
beaten when I went home.
Performances.
Yeah.
Free performances. You guys need to pay for tickets. What were you doing?
Yeah, they used to get me like that all the time. She said, Mr. Barrino, you popping gum. It was her. I used to tell.
Right.
It was Shaniqua.
Yeah, you told me. You telling today, too.
Yeah, I tell quick.
Nowadays, you have to watch him, people.
So
You have to watch him. He's telling stuff.
So that's when I first realized that I had something, special. And then as I got older, from the age of 12, I was in my first play in school. And, when people stood up and they clapped after I finished, I was like, whoa, that's serious,
Right.
So, being in the entertainment business, when people clap, the applause is telling you that I love you. I love what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you should do more. And when I heard that, I was like, now I'm 12 at the time.
Right.
I was like, wow. So I kept playing with the comedy stuff, because I didn't really know what direction I was going to go, with in my life. I was only 12, you know what I'm saying? So I was still peeing in the bed, No, I wasn't. I peed until I was 16.
Yes.
All right? It's out the bag. I peed the bed until I was 16.
He said he was telling. He's telling on himself.
So that's when I really realized that I had something, the age of 12.
So where do you get inspiration for your jokes? Is it your life, what you see daily, some of the late great comedians?
Yeah. I go way back. I go way back to like Mom's Mabel, Richard Pryor, you know what I'm saying, Red Fox, the legend Mr. Bill Cosby himself.
Right.
They inspired me, to go further in this comedy stuff. Because I knew I can do it, but watching them, they gave me inspiration. Like, they can do it, I can do it.
Right.
Then the late Mr. Bernie Mac, he was,
oh man,
oh my God.
Rest in peace.
That man he almost had me pee on myself. He was naturally funny. Yeah, I'm just pissy. I can say that, right? Pissy Ricky. That's what they call me. But he inspired me so much to just say, you know what, I'm doing it.
Right.
I'm going to do it. People's going to love me or they're going to hate me. But this is my calling. You know what I'm saying? And I just took off from there. And
did you ever have a chance to meet with him, do any work with him?
Nah, that was a sad thing about it. I never, but I've met a lot of comedians, like Tracy Morgan, the little Mr. Gary Hart, Kevin Hart. My bad, Kevin, because, so I have met some people that gave me some input, and there was a brother that's in Brooklyn by the name of Brooklyn Mike.
Okay.
Big shout out to him. He was the first person.
He does shows, no?
Yeah. He was the first one that gave me the mic. He had a room. They call the comedy rooms. Right. So, and they real small, but those are the rooms you want to be in because they going to let you know if you're funny or not.
Right.
They ain't going to boo you, but they'll sit there and act like they don't see you on stage.
Wow.
So that hurt even more.
Right.
But with Brooklyn Mike, I went there and I just asked him, I said, yo, partner, I didn't know him from a can of paint. I heard of him.
Right.
I've seen his work.
Okay.
Can I get a little 5 minutes? I was all, he said, what?
Right.
I said, can I get a little 5 minutes? Right. So he gave me the 5 minutes, and then, when I got up there, I was working. Right. And people just laughing and stuff, and he was like, he was telling me to go longer, you know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Brooklyn Mike, because he's the first person that gave me the microphone to do my little comedy. So
thank you, Brooklyn Mike.
Big shout out to Brooklyn Mike.
Yeah, thanks for that. Now, so 5 years, are you considered not a seasoned vet, but you're a little seasoned and still a little new in the game. If you had to put together, I'm going to get you a little trouble because there's going to be people watching says he didn't pick me for his team. If you had to pick a starting lineup for your own comedy team, you got 5 guys. 5 guys starters and 2 on the bench. Who do you pick?
I would go with Brooklyn Mike, Tracy Morgan, Kevin Hart, Seth the Entertainer.
Yes.
My boy Tommy Davidson.
Okay.
He's hilarious. People don't know about Tommy Davidson.
Where's he?
I would say.
We haven't seen him.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, okay. So
I don't want to go down that road.
Sorry.
But Tommy Davidson. I could take females.
Yes, it's your team.
Okay,
This is your
I would
team.
take Monique.
Okay,
Gotta take Monique.
My
Gotta
gosh, she's
take Monique.
hysterical.
And I would take some more.
nice.
Yeah, that'll be my team.
That's your team.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
Might have to work on
Yeah.
getting some of that done because I like that. I like that team. So what's next for you?
Well, right now, in a few months, I'm gonna be shooting another DVD.
Okay.
We're looking at April. You know, I had to do some little work, get the sponsors all in part, because it costs us, you know what I'm saying? So to pull off such a DVD that I'm looking to do this time around, it's going to be bigger than it was the last time, and more people know of Ricky Barrino.
Right.
When is your next DVD? When is your next DVD? You know, so that's love.
Right.
You know, then like I said, I'm doing different towns. I'm out of state. So that's more people that's recognizing my talent, which I thank God for, you know what I'm saying? But you know, in April, that's my next DVD. But now I'm just doing little city tours, and you know, I'm like a one-man show.
Right, right.
You know?
And then your bio said has you listed as an actor. Have you done any serious acting?
Yeah, I just did a play like 2 months ago called God's Man.
Okay.
We did at Erasmus Hall out in Brooklyn.
Okay.
Very successful. You know, we did one play, and then I have done another play called The Keeper. That was another play that I did, and my roles, I always play the role of a mean person.
Why?
I was like, I don't know. I said, well, I'm a funny dude. I want to make, you know, in the plays I made you laugh, but I always play that part where people be like this. Oh, I don't like him.
They want to see if you can really act.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So
the brother, you know what? I'm gonna appeal to ladies for a second. This brother's a good-looking brother. That's for the ladies. Now, for the casting agencies, he's looking for work.
Yeah.
He's an actor. He is funny.
Yeah.
6'3".
6'4".
6'4" and 195 pounds.
I'm gonna let that go.
Okay.
It's 198.
198.
Who's counting?
He's already said he's been hitting the gym, so he's going to be looking for some spots and some shows. So you need to hit him up with that too.
Exactly.
We just, you know,
I'm gonna be topless my next show.
Plug. Miss Gabby's about building brands around here.
That's what's up.
You know, so Mr. Barrino. This is going to get a little difficult because I had to pick Mr. Barrino up from the train station, and I laughed. I kid you not, a 10-minute ride back to the studio. So we're doing like a rewind.
Exactly. I like rewinds. Rewind. They do it on the radio station. Why we can't do it live? Yeah.
We're going to start going back to your schools and selling tickets and telling them they owe us some money. I'm going to plug you. I'm going to plug you.
That's what's up.
All right, so you're doing hosting. You're looking to do some acting. Is anybody that you want to tell directly, listen, I'm trying to holler at you?
Mr. Tyler Perry, where you at? Yeah. Is he watching?
Everybody watches the Miss Gabby show.
Okay. Mr. Tyler Perry, I'm available. Whatever I'm doing right now, and if you call for me, I will drop it like a hot potato. All right? I can have a non-speaking role. I ain't got to say nothing. I just walk across the stage. I was in this movie.
No, we're not selling him short today. He's being funny. But he needs a speaking role. And Miss Gabby did a 10% cut. So anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're going to do, I keep going back to Thursday because that's his next event, and we're trying to get everybody out.
No doubt.
Now, how did you wind up here?
This is family. This is family. This is family. Right. We go back. KV, Troy Martin, Mustafa. And it was crazy. You want me to tell you how we met?
Okay.
It was crazy, right? Check it out, people. Y'all listen. Y'all eardropping, but I'm talking to Gabby, all right? We're going to let y'all airdrop, though. Okay. But we was out in Brooklyn at Brooklyn Mike Spot.
Okay.
Check it out. KV and Mustafa was performing at the time. At this time, I didn't know Mustafa.
Okay.
So I'm looking. I'm like, yo. Now, I'm into, you know, putting on shows at this time. I'm doing hip-hop shows and hosting. The underworld hip-hop love me. Right. You know, big shout-out to all the dudes out there that's grinding. All y'all showcases people, producers, promoters. I love y'all. Holla at me. Y'all already know what y'all gonna get. Right. But that's the crew I roll with. You know, I mess with other comedians, but they can be shady sometimes. You know, because you're funny than me, you're funny. Tonight was your night, because every night you're not gonna pop off.
Right.
It be some, but see, I know when to get off the stage.
Right.
Now, if I say 3 jokes and I ain't get no laughs, it's time for me to shut it down.
Right.
You know, I ain't going to get out there and get dried off. So what happened was they was at Brooklyn Mike Spot. They was performing. I was like, whoa. And at this time, I was hosting at Von Fence Radio. Okay. Bring it on. Yeah. Right, Mustafa? Bring it on. So I saw them perform. I was like, whoa, these dudes is nice. Right. So I hollered at them. Boom, boom, boom. And I was like, yo, no, Roxanne. She was working with them, but she was hanging out with them. But I knew her, but I didn't know KV and in Troy Martin.
Okay.
So I hollered at her. She was like, yeah. I said, well, listen, I'm hosting a show on Sundays in Harlem, right next 2 doors down from the Apollo. Okay. I want them to come through and perform. And ever since then, that's like been a few years ago. And ever since then, we've been like clicked up.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I saw the pictures because I didn't go to that shoot. I didn't go.
Yeah, I interviewed him.
Yeah. I saw that.
It's
I wish we
crazy.
had a picture to put up because it brings me to my next thought. Every time I see the picture, I say, yeah, this brother's sharp. His pimp suit game is crazy.
He told me to dress down today. He told me to wear no suit. So that's why I came.
That look was for him. That was this.
Yeah.
Because I was looking for like the pink and burgundy plaid with the burgundy or plum gaiters. And
You know why I do that, Gabby? You know why I do that?
Why?
Because being an entertainer,
Right.
I always want to be markable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I want to be markable at all times. Right. So if I'm hosting a show and I talk smack,
right.
I can't talk smack about you and I got holes in my sneakers and my pants look like I didn't iron them. Right. You know, I got coal all in my eye.
Right.
You know, they be like, yo, shut up, dirty eye. You know what I'm saying? Shut up, dirty eye. So,
crazy.
you know, I always try to, my team, I have a great team. I have a great team, stylists, people that loves me. And they love me for me because they've been there from the beginning. Right. So I can trust them. So they be like, no, Rick, and they hooks me up.
They're doing a great job.
They hooks me up.
Because
y'all heard
I love the suits. Your stylist team is doing a great job. The suits are hot. So, but now, all right, so is any of that really your style? You do have a stylist that dresses you to help you pick out your suits.
Right.
But is any of that you? Is that something that Ricky Barrino would put on and say, you know what, I'm going to step out tonight. I'm going to leave the fitted home, and I'm going with the plum gaiters.
Yeah, that's me.
That's you.
That's me all day.
So, you know you like the comedy of Red Fox. We know where you brought some of your comedic inspiration from.
Right.
But your sense of style, where'd that come from? Because they didn't do three-piece suits and gaiters.
I think, like I said, you know, just a minute ago, that, you know, with the stuff that come out of my mouth, I want people to still love me. Right. So if I say the B-I-T-C-H word, a woman won't feel offended. Like, oh, he just called me a bitch. You know what I'm saying? I can say that, right? Okay. I'm trying to be clean and stuff. I'm trying to be clean and stuff. But you know,
hey, listen. At any given time, Ricky, you my dog. If you got, we're not censored, so it's all good. You know?
All right, no doubt. So you know, when
I'm not easily offended. So
okay, cool. I love Gabby, right? But that's what it is with me, you know, because I worry about my audience. I worry about the people that's coming to see me, the people that's paying their tickets. Right. And, you know, they come to have a good time. So I don't never want to offend anybody, whether they, you know, a crackhead, whether they're gay or whatever. Right. You know what I'm saying? I love everybody because they buy my tickets. Right. So when I'm on stage, if I'm dressed a certain way and I say it, don't sound so harsh with it, you know, they be like, okay, he's cute, though. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's sharp as a whistle, though.
What he called
you know?
Me a bitch, yeah.
Exactly. So, you know, it's all you know, marketing yourself and being in that position all the time where people know you for that. Right. You know, because I have some jokes. I can go anywhere. They be like, yo, Rick, say that joke about something. I'm like, well, I got some new stuff. Right. You know, can I say some new stuff? But right away, say the joke about your brother went to jail and da. You know, and they quote my whole joke. So if I say it, it ain't going to be funny because you saying it. You know, but that's what I do as an artist, an entertainer, is to take pride in how I appeal to people when I'm on the stage. Nice.
Yeah. So you do a little bit of cussing. I don't think it's too harsh.
Yeah.
Personally, I work with a bunch of men, so I guess that's why I don't find it's too harsh. Right. But now you do have your feet planted in some spirituality. You're not a holy roller. It doesn't come across to me as holy roller, but you do have some spirituality. I've jumped on your page since it's public.
No doubt. And I'm always saying something about God.
Yeah, some God bless, be blessed, have a great day.
Exactly.
Now, how do you balance your faith with some of the raunchy that you use?
My thing is, you know, God is like the head of my life, you know, and I always say to people that, you know, I used to smoke marijuana. God took that away. Right. I was never really a drinker, you know, but there's bad habits that I had that God took away from me. Okay. And I say at the same time, it's a double standards because he blessed me with the talent, you know, because I didn't just wake up and say, you know, I'm going to be a comedian tomorrow. Right. You know, it was already planted in me to do what I do. Right. But I also recognize, you know, who's the head of my life.
Right.
So I always tell people when they say, well, you curse, and I'm like, yeah, well, when God ready to take that away from me, he gonna do it.
Right.
Where I play a character called Roberta Lewis, okay? And Roberta Lewis is the old lady that I play. She's a church-going lady. Okay. And on my page, if you go to my page, on my Facebook, I got some pictures of her. I just did a show in the church maybe like 2 weeks ago. Okay. And she's a character where she's just holier than thou. Right. But she's hood with it. Okay. But she's a lady. Nice. You know what I'm saying? And I tell people, Roberta is a lady. She's not a drag queen. Right. She's a lady. She's an old lady. Okay. You know, but I separate it for the simple fact is, I don't want people to say, well, you know what? Oh, he's holy and he's saved, but he cursed. And I said, well, a lot of church people curse. You just don't hear it. And drink. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear it because I see a time. And adulterize. I've seen a pastor one time, right? Right. Got so mad with his ushers. Mm-hmm. And I read his mind. He called them all types of bees. You know what I'm saying? From the bullpen. He called them all types of bees from the bullpen. Wow. You know what I'm saying? But we human. Right. You know what I'm saying? And there's nobody's perfect. Right. So if a person point their finger at me like, Ricky, but I'm like, well, God keep blessing me. What about you? Right. Why you not being blessed? Right. You too busy following my blessings. You still living with your mom in the basement, right. You know, and I'm moving on looking at houses. Stop it, I heard you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I saw the DVD. You know, but, you know, I keep it separated, but I also let people know comedy is my second love. God is being my first. So. Lovely. So God is your first. Mm-hmm. I'm going to assume that you are your second in your life. Mm-hmm. So who is your third? This is my nosy. Get in your business side. You know what? I'm available. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I'm available. He's available. You know, I was in a relationship where I had to get out. I really did. Yeah. Wow, was she beating you? You was an abusive boyfriend. Yeah, verbally. So that's not I had cool. to give you serious? Yeah, I'm dead serious. This is not the funny part of the show. You gave up, moron. Yeah, I got a restraining order on all that. Wow. They laughed at me at the precinct. I went to the cops. Typical man. Because I didn't want to do what I wanted to do to her. Because I said, if I do that. She'd have called the police and went and got I'd have lost everything I worked for. And she wasn't worth it. So I went to the precinct. You know that's a no-win situation if you do that. Yeah, I'm going to stop it. So I did. They laughed at me. KB, they laughed at me. I walked in the precinct, you know, had a little dirty sergeant standing there. It's always a dirty looking sergeant, right? He all skinny and smoked out, like, and red for some reason. Yeah, always, exactly. So I said, excuse me, sergeant, I want to report, you know, I would like to get a restraining order on such and such and such. He started laughing. Then he told his little funky buddy. They all laughing. And I was serious. It's cancer. I was serious cancer. So what I did was I seen the detective. I told him. He told me what to do. I got the restraining order. Right. And now she got to stay 1,000,000 feet away from me. We love it. So then we're never going to catch her at the show. So ladies, he's available. Show up at the shows and she won't be around causing problems. You got to have benefits, though. You got to have benefits. Benefits and a job. Yeah. And I'm screening. And I'm a hard one. So yo, I love Gabie. We're going to cut over to my man, DJ Buff. He's going to hit us in the head. Yeah. Hit him in the head.
Yo, I tell you right now, man, this is real good interview. Miss Gabie's doing her thing. She's really getting down to personal. We got DJ Buff on the wheels of steel. Ricky BARRINO in the building. BETV, Def Comedy Jam, Caroline's, you name it. All types of stuff going on here. Past shows like Shannon Holmes' interview. Okay, there's a lot of good things that's going on. www.dbnebmusic.com. You know, right now, we're going to get ready to go to a video. Okay, but I'm gonna let my man Buff ride out with you for a second before we cut to the video. But the next video that I'm getting ready to put on is the KV 4408 video. The KV 4408 video. But let my man DJ Buff right now get it down for NEB right now. www.dbnebmusic.com. All right, hit us up. Look on Facebook and everything.
I heard what happened in the airport.
something's not right. Wait, something's not right. Yo, why don't you just call that dude KV? Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. It's going down. That's right. Yeah. It's KV. DX in the house. Ladies, I need you. Yeah. KV. Ladies. That was me. Need y'all rock with me. I get a rush when I feel you in the clutch. You are to me what weed is to Dutch. In the club scene, got them fiending with us. Yo.
KV, where you at, dude? It's Ant. Yo, yeah, fermenting in E, man. What's going on?
It's good. Yeah. And then E was good, baby. What's poppin'?
Yo, we're at the studio right now.
Tell me about that song.
Yo, we need some help, dude. Get over here.
Okay. All right, yeah. You know what I mean? That's nothing. I'm there.
All right.
Let's do it. Yeah. It's that. Yes. Bronx is here. All day, baby. Let's go. I'm on the road to riches, more diamonds and that means more haters, guns and more victims. This Debo talking, spitting at New York. 5950s, Air Forces on you corpses. All that soft shit. While you dream of flossing, I'm laid back in the office, money talk with the bosses. You can't get past here. Why would you stand here? 8-ball niggas, you hearing 1,000 grams here. Time to snatch a lease, K a monster with beats. Anytime that you want the words of riddle your streets. I'm dangerous, sonny, I'm talking that yellow tape. Keep them school faces till the guns give you a facelift. Move you like it's Broadway, sending shots your Broadway in broad day. Victim cats who scramble in the hallway. Immaculate, that's the best way to describe the spit. Preciseness, murderous, priceless with the timelessness. Check the catalog, dog, it's real brutish. I'm the gun, the bullet, and the nigga who pulled it.
Your spots on top, dot, hit him in the head. The bombs that you drop might kill him dead. The words that you spit's like filling them with lead. Fill them up with lead, fill them up with lead. Your spots on top, dot, hit him in the head. The bombs that you drop might kill him dead. The words that you spit's like filling them with lead. Hit him in the head, hit him in the head.
Y'all had a lot to say when Wayne kissed baby on the mouth. And y'all all forgot when some Millie came out. Y'all was quick to abandon ship, talk slick, then turn right around and put your hands on two faces. I don't wanna stand that shit, so y'all can stay out my mix while I chase these chips. There's too much hate in the blood of non-achievers. You hear this coming out of your speakers, that's why you need us. The scene's been a gimmick for a minute, that's a problem. How you hip hop but ain't cop the album? I'm straight from the Bronx with it. Who wanna bark with it? The kid love to spit full clips when I'm sparking it. You ain't gotta ask me, homie, I keep a fatty. Got one who loves topping me off soon as a man leaves. Stop for the Banshee, coming through on a Banshee. Headshots dropping on cats who wanna blast me.
Your spots on top, dot, hit him in the head. The bombs that you drop might kill him dead. The words that you spit's like filling them with lead. Fill them up with lead, fill them up with lead. Your spots on top, dot, hit him in the head. The bombs that you drop might kill him dead. The words that you spit's like filling them with lead. Hit him in the head, hit him in the head.
Big money drop falling out the pocket, B.
That's what it is.
Don't fold, man. That money don't fold, man.
That's what it is.
Bro,
hey, yo, my man, I got a question to ask you, Troy, man. We've been knowing each other for mad years, right? Yo, how you start getting this bread like this, man?
Yo, man, it's a crazy story, man. It's ill. Won't even believe it, man.
Yeah, this ain't for the radio right here, man. Yeah, this is club. Yeah, BX, yeah, Bronx, yeah.
Naya kung masira kang kanti, get
Game's over, dog. That nigga playing around, man. In the game no more. What up, man? So I'm on the track. We got so much drama. Money gotta come. Osama Obama. This is that crap. Run up on the clap. Just wig back. Money by the stacks. This is true facts. Money on my mind. Mind on my money. Staring at you cause your style's funny. I got Michael Jackson lines and I ain't talking about beat it. I'm talking about that white shit that had your tweaking. Throw it out the window if you see the cops creeping. Sour diesel got the Maybach stinking. Switch the topic, ain't money ain't the issue. Marksman, dbneb, it's official. Run up on you with the pistol like hands up for 45. There's gonna be a picnic. We eating bitch guns out. We ain't playing. We ain't playing. No, we ain't playing. No, we ain't playing. No, we ain't playing. No, we ain't playing. Money in the bag. Freaks in the jag. Killer. Mouthful mighty. Slower than the caterpillar. Cops looking hard. Still can't find a. Heard you got a problem with the champ. Then get at him. We riding dirty. Drugs on us, you real clean. Extra fabric softener, I rep the street corners. 365, I got 100 hustles. Slept with 1,000 dimes. I tell 1,000,000 lies. I got 1,000,000 rhymes. 1 trillion tracks. Stack paper high. Idiot, ridiculous. The way the banana clip splits you like a Miller Duchess. Chop, call Mustafa. I'm in the studio, bring an ounce of blunts roll proper. Sour power, an hour later, Air One's looking real proper. Run up on you with the choppers like hands up for 45. It's gonna be a picnic. We eating guns out, we ain't playing. No, 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 we ain't playing. Stop playing, man. It's a new shit. Everybody here, right here.
So Troy, what you telling me? You getting all this money because of pack annihilators?
I told you it was a crazy story, right?
Man, right now I'm telling you, we back live on the set. dbnebmusic.com. If you like what you're hearing, hit us up on Facebook. I put the telephone number up on Facebook if you want to call in if you feel like it. You know, right now we're going to show you a quick clip of Ricky BARRINO live at Caroline's. So, you know what I'm saying? We're going to give us 1 second and we're going to pan you right there. Yeah.
Where's the volume?
There's nothing few black people just I gotta recognize y'all in the building. You know, that's all that is. Give it up for Barack Obama, y'all. Obama, the President of the United States. Give it up. Give it up. Listen, I'm not a racist person, okay? But when Barack won the election, I went to Wall Street. That's where all white people hang out. Y'all know that's right? I walked down like that. I thought I was the American next time out of this motherfucker. I was like this. Hi haters, you see me? Hi hater. You hear Barack in the house, you know? And I have to go to an Angry Man's program, y'all, the 3rd day after he won. Because when people say things bad about him, I want to fight. I want to kick some ass. So this lady, you know, black chick, she was sitting in the corner and she was saying, you know, I'm going to get my 40 acres in my mule. I'm going to get my 40 acres in my mule. I said, bitch, you had 43 other presidents. Did you get it him? Leave motherfucking Barack Obama alone. The economy is fucked up. The economy is bad. You know, black people, we shouldn't even have no effect with this economy. Because I've been broke my whole motherfucking life. That shit don't bother me, people. They really don't. You know, black people's like, oh my God, the economy. I got the same fucked up job, making the same pay. What the fuck? You know, this is not anything funny for me. And then my cousin come home from work one day. This motherfucker's a messenger. He's a bike messenger, people. He running in the house crying, "Oh, Ricky! Oh, Ricky! I lost my job, so I have to stop this motherfucker." There's not none of that shit. He was a messenger. If he was not smoking weed, he would have took the package to the wrong fucking building. We do the same shit all the time. They gonna hire you, man. They gonna hire you, dog. Just be easy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was a little live clip right then and there. dbneb music, man. You know, right now, you know, we're going to get back to the music and back to the interview with Ricky BARRINO. You know, and like I said, if you want to hit us up, man, www.dbnebmusic.com. Okay, and just go click on the Ustream link. When you click on the Ustream link, you will see that we're about to do our thing up in here. And now, back to my lovely hostess. Okay, one thing I can tell you right now is back to my lovely hostess right now, interviewing Miss Gabie. You ready, Miss Gabie?
I am always ready.
You know what I mean? And Mr. Ricky BARRINO.
Yes, sir.
Let me show that picture one more time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right now, you know what I'm saying? dbnebmusic.com. Ricky BARRINO. I get a lot of unlawful interruptions sometimes when I'm trying to do big things. But that's the picture of the Debonair right there, the Dapper of comedy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to take it right back to him. So, Miss Gabie, take us away.
All right, so we just saw this clip of you performing at Caroline's Comedy Club.
Yeah.
We're sitting in the studio, chopping it up and just chuckling. You were hysterical. You were hysterical. What was that crowd like?
Oh man, it was crazy, you know, because you know when you're doing comedy, you don't know what to expect from the people.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You can be the hottest comedian in the universe, but you know from that time in the back, and you waiting for your name to be called. And I want to always have that nervousness. I don't never want to be cocky, because when you're cocky, that's when you flop.
Right.
So I always want to have that feeling like, oh, you know, not scared to come out, but until I get on the stage, like a boxing match.
Right.
You know, before they call your name, you know, you fighting a heavyweight bout.
Right.
You trying to win this championship belt, and you walk into the ring, they playing your favorite song, and you just bouncing.
Right.
And you know, the nervousness is gonna be there till they say ding, 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 and y'all start to punching each other. That's how I feel about comedy. So when I got on the stage, it was like I already have my routine in my head.
Right.
You know, usually I'm at a show early so I can see the type of crowd and the atmosphere. So I said, okay, this joke is not going to work, so I'm not going to use that one. Right. This one will work because they got some real ghetto people. Right. This one, you know what I'm saying? So my thing, when it's a mixed crowd with blacks and white, you know, it takes me to the next level where so that crowd was beautiful.
What is the hardest crowd to appeal to? Is it the white crowd, the black crowd, the mixed crowd, upper class, the hood?
I would say with me in the beginning of my career, you know, professionally doing comedy was the white crowd. Okay. Because, you know, me being a writer, because I write my own jokes. Nice. You know what I'm saying? I write my own jokes. And then I got stuff off the top of my head, but that's not going to work in front of a white crowd. A white crowd, they want, you know, politics and all that. So that's when I did the Barack Obama thing and going on Wall Street and da-da-da. Right. You know, so it's a difference. But the white crowd was kind of like hard for me to persuade to move over. But now they love me. They called me back twice after that show.
Beautiful. So you write your own jokes?
Yeah.
I really want to ask you so bad that you ghost writing because you're out of Brooklyn and Jay ghost writes. But
I mean,
I would. Did you tell? Do you ghost write for anyone?
Yeah, but they just starting right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They just starting right now, so they hitting a lot of the little rooms, and they're not doing the Carolines and the Broadway Comedy, and the East Village Comedy Club, and New York Comedy Club. I mean, I was blessed to hit those places, so he's like an understudy of me, and I'm so honored. You know what I'm saying? For him to even ask me, I'm like. He was like, yo, Rick, I want you to help me. I'm like, help you do what? Yo, I want to get in this comedy stuff. And he have it because it's different to be funny in front of people and then get it in the crowd and persuade them to laugh. Okay. So I can be funny in front of the hood, you know, with my brothers and my aunts and uncles. But when I get in front of people, I know they be like,
we gonna laugh.
Yeah,
anyway.
Exactly. So, and I told him, I said, there's a difference. Right. But then he did 2 shows, you know, in front of people he didn't know, and it was a success. So. So I go swipe for him, you know. So right now, he's still growing. So
nice. So you write jokes. So you up to the level or getting to the level of where eventually you want to write plays or screams?
I mean, you know, if I had the opportunity right now, and I'm not being big-headed, you know, if I had the opportunity right now, somebody came to me and said, yo, Ricky, write me a play, I can do it.
Okay.
You know, I can do it like yesterday, you know, because, you know, I'm so focused in what I do, and what I'm doing is that, you know, I see my blessings.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's like, you know, when you see something and it's mine.
Right.
So now I'm just reaching.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I can write.
All right, so you haven't written a play yet, but you've been in quite a few plays written by others.
Right.
Tell me about those.
Okay. Right. The one I did, God's Man, it was a gospel play, but it was comedy. Okay. I played the guy named Ivan, and I was involved with this chick. She was rich, but she was deep in God, and I pretty much turned her out. Nice. You know, good girl, go for bad guys type of thing, and I was funny with it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, we did the play, and it was interesting to me because at first I wasn't going to do it. You know, I wasn't going to do it because, you know, the weight processing. I had the script. I read the script. I told my people it's a go. Right. You know, we talked about the money situation. Everything was cool. You know what I'm saying? Their budget was kind of, but I wanted to do it so I can have it part of my resume. So when they said, have you ever act? I could say, well, yeah, I was in God's Man. Right. I was in The Housekeeper.
Sounds official.
Yeah, you know, but the play was successful. Right. And we doing another play now. It's called In the Room with the same cast, the same promoters and producers and stuff. So they called me back. A little more money, but they called me back. Right, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so, you know. Okay,
so you're doing all these big things because you're a grinder. That's one thing Stock always says. Ricky is a grinder, and he's about being with people who are on their grind.
That's right.
So now, do you go back? Do you go back to your old school to show the kids, or say, listen, you know what? Y'all picked on me, y'all called me into the office, and now I'm doing this. Are you reaching back?
Yeah, you know what? It's crazy that you asked me that because like a week and a half ago, we had a meeting, just the team, and we was talking about me doing a lot of schools and stuff. Because I have spoke like in NA programs and stuff because I wasn't always who I am right now. Right. You know what I'm saying? I was a little knucklehead coming up. I didn't sag my pants. Right. You know, but, you know, I act a fool as a kid, you know. But at that time, I had morals, and my mom beat me, and my father beat me, and I knew if I did it, yeah. I got one. But, you know, that's the type of family I came up with. But we was talking about me going to schools and talking to people. So I used to go to NA programs, and I used to tell people, you know, about my life, you know what I'm saying, what I've been through. And, you know, I'm doing a bio, so I don't really want to say too much about, you know, deep deck, because I want people to get that bio. You feel me?
Right, you're going to pay for that.
Yeah, you know, and it's going to be called My Life, and that's coming real soon, too, probably next year sometime. So, but, yeah, we're going to be going to schools. I'm going to be talking to kids. Actually, we taking a play, the new one that we doing, we taking that in schools for free. So it won't be no charge for that. And, you know, a lot of schools don't like when you're talking about God and all this and that, but we showing the transformation of a person that was bad and how they just turned their life around. Okay. Not saying they Bibles, you know, knockers and all that, but, you know, he knew what he was doing was wrong, so now he's going to take the opportunity to do things that's good. So
okay, so how did the schools reach out to you to get this school and you to get the play and you to showcase at their school? Or, you know, their community center, wherever it's going to be. Right.
All right. It's this lady, I can say her name. Her name is Rose Brown. Her name is Rose Brown. And she worked in the school forever. Okay. You know, she's still in the school. Right. I'm like, I'm grown. Yeah, I got kids and stuff. And she's still in the cafeteria. Right. But, you know, she have seen my growth. She seen me change, and she saw a couple of them stuff that I did in the past, and she was like, well, Ricky, I think this would be a good idea, you know. And my thing is, you know, I'm in control of my destiny besides God. Right. You know, I mean, like worldly, I'm in control of this as far as my career. I have people in places like managers and this person, that person, but I make the final decision, you know, whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? But I sat down with them and we talked, and you know, the lady said, I want you to come. And I was like, well, I'm not even going to, how much you going to charge? And I was like, I'm not even going to charge nothing. Right. You know, I just want to be able to do the show and see, you know, have kids see me. Right. You know what I'm saying? Not for glamour, not for, oh, he's this. No. Right. You know, I've been in that seat you was in, and I was confused, and I made bad decisions. Right. But then I had a second chance. But everybody don't get that second shot. Absolutely. So, you know, this is all for free. So. Nice. Got to give back something.
We love Ricky BARRINO.
But when that DVD come out, they ain't going to be free now.
No, it's not going to be free. He's joking. Look at Miss Gabby.
Hey man,
the face says it's not gonna be free.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. The last time I was there, I was at the show in Brooklyn, man, and I'm gonna tell you, man, you funny, man, because you know how to put things together, man. You one person, man, that could go against all odds in situations, man, where like, yo, I'm gonna tell you, there was the situation, man, where he was doing a live show, the videographer didn't come out. Okay.
The music was tore up.
The music was tore up. But he had about 400 people in his audience, and we was just sitting there checking it out. We was all sitting there drinking punch and eating good food and stuff like that, and Ricky was cursing and screaming and letting them cats know, like, yo, listen, y'all get my motherfucking... the DJ didn't get paid that day, right?
He didn't get it done.
I tell you, the DJ, he didn't get paid that day, right? Terrible. I guarantee you, man. But, yo, I'm going to tell you, the dude, man, this is the love that this guy get, man. Brooklyn's own. I mean, Brooklyn stand up for this dude because this dude stands up for you all time. He stands up for all of New York, basically. You know what I'm saying? But he loves Brooklyn, man. And I'm going to tell you, it's all good because he's up here in the Bronx hanging out with me. But this is one thing let me tell you the extremes that what he does for Brooklyn, man. He takes a lot of raw talent and just brings it to the stage. You could get the best of Ricky anytime you see him. And that show, I saw the best of you because you didn't have a DJ. Nope. The sound system was messed up. The videographer didn't show up. And whatever, anything that can happen. But he gave the show of a lifetime. You talking about Little Kim, man. You got to tell me about Little Kim. You know I had to bring that up. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you dead wrong.
You were talking about Little Kim. We're going to put you on the spot right there.
Glad said, no, I love Little Kim, but I was saying to the night of the show, I was like, if Biggie was alive, he would kick Little Kim ass. Absolutely. And I said the shit she done to herself is ridiculous. She looked like a duck. Little Kim was like this, yo. I mean, she just plastered out. Horrible, oh my God. You know what? When I seen, I liked her when she was a little fat little teddy bear.
Yes.
But now she got a lip done, a hip done, a back done, her boot. It's like if I have sex with Kim, I might knock water out of her ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do if I'm hitting her, the titty may buzz, the lip. I fuck around and catch a case fucking with Kim.
Oh yeah. You just gotta wait.
But I had to get on Little Kim that night because I mean she's ridiculous. She looked terrible. Yeah, she don't turn me on because then females always say keep it real, keep it real. Women, I love y'all. Because y'all come to all my shows. I love you ladies. You know I do. I give y'all free shit. Yeah, I do. I be giving y'all free shit. And I got to pay rent, phone bill, life insurance, and all that. Shit. But women, stop saying you want a real man when you ain't real your damn self. That's all I got to say about that. I'm serious. Wow. I love y'all ladies. I'm keeping it a million. You hear me, KB? Women always say, I want a real man. And when you get a real man, you don't realize because you want him to fuck away. Because what that last nigga did to you. Come on, I ain't got nothing to do with him. You know what I'm saying? Mustafa? Females kill me with that. I want a real man. But this shit, I done fucked up phony eyelashes. Her nails ain't hers. Well, you know what I mean. Yeah. And then stop wearing all this shit. You ain't got any in your family. All this fucking hair. Don't touch my head. You know what I'm saying? You don't want me to touch your weave and shit. I paid for it. No, bitch. Oh, I can touch it, rub it. Pull it out. Yeah, so. But women, I love y'all.
Crazy.
Make sure y'all get in for free.
Hey, listen.
I'm lying.
No, you know what? He was talking about being a spokesman or something earlier. Protege Magazine.
Yeah, those are my people. Yeah, Protege Magazine. You know what? And This is crazy because it's like people get put in my circle, man. I mean, I know it got to be God, man. People can say what they want to say about Rick. Yo, he cursed a lot, but he always talking about God. That's right. I know where my blessings come from. But I'm always meeting people in that circle.
Right.
And the old timer told me, he said, if you want to move on and move ahead, you got to be in that circle.
Right.
You can't be down the block and they got a showcase over here, but you're not there. Right. They got a comedy show over here. Everybody in the building. Right. Because that one given night, you may be spotted. And you may be the next Bernie Mac or the next Jay-Z or whatever.
Yeah, you are.
You know what I'm saying? Definitely. So people got to understand that. But this is what I do.
This is what he does.
This is what I do.
This is what he does. He has DVD out already. And he's working on an upcoming DVD with no release date.
No.
No release date.
But it'll be in July. But we haven't said, this year. It's coming out this year.
Okay. And it's called what is it? I'm sorry, I Am Who I Am.
My next DVD is called I Am Who I Am.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you something real quick. Speaking of DVDs, you know, with all the digital markets and stuff that's going on, what are some of the digital markets that you're currently marketing, and you know, how we like to know how Ricky getting paid, because them suits you got on.
Hard.
I want to know, like, you know, what kind of vehicles if somebody want to get something of yours, if somebody want to get something of Ricky material, where could they find your material online? Could they go online and get it, or do you have intentions on putting it online? Do you live shows? And I know you do a lot of live shows, so you plan on doing broadcasting. What are some of the future events coming up for Ricky?
All right. Right now we programming the website now for all that stuff. But right now, like a lot of my DVDs in local little stores, you may go in on a corner in the hood. You know what I'm saying? I got like most of my stores is in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? You can go get the 2 for $5, but not my DVD. You know, you can get the 2 for $5 in there, the other shit. But Ricky Barrino, nigga, you paying $8. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, Mustafa? But yeah, so right now, like I said, I got a brand new team. They've been working with me for like a year now, and they showing me what they can do. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm comfortable with them, not to the point when I'm not watching them. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I deal with my own money. You will never see Ricky talking about he's filing for bankruptcy. Oh, hell to the no. I'm going to know where my money at. You know what I'm saying? If I got a nigga, I don't need nobody to count my money. I don't need no accountant from no Princeton and Harvard. Yeah. You know, they go get them, you know, when they blow up, they start getting people from Harvard and all that shit. And that nigga from Harvard be living, then you like this on the news. Ricky Barrino's filed Chapter 7. And that's what it's called, right? Chapter?
Million.
Yeah, he owed.
Special report with Tyrone Williams. I'm Tyrone Koppel.
I'm worth $7 million, but I owe the IRS $8. Why the fuck that happened?
I mean, it happened to Ed McMahon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta govern yourself.
You know, but yeah, you know, I got a team around me that works with me, so there's a lot of things that's happening for Ricky Barrino. Laugh With Me, Dance with Entertainment. That's my production. So, and I started that on my own because I want to have my own. You know what I'm saying? Right. I wanted people to say, okay, well, Ricky Barrino, you going to Laugh With Me, Dance with Entertainment, everything's gonna pop up. Nice. So right now we setting up the website so you can order your DVDs and the stuff that I have out already.
Do you have a web address already?
No. She just blew me up all on camera.
Well, they can look you up.
So they can link up to my name.
They can look on Facebook, right?
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. I'm on MySpace. See, people keep sleeping on MySpace. Y'all can go ahead and close your accounts. I'm keeping MySpace. Because when Facebook flip, MySpace still going to be there.
Yeah, my cousin Karen Crew is checking in out in Jersey. You know, she works for the NBA too. She's a good person to know.
Oh, that's what's up. Well, till I used to play hoops.
Hey, but I don't know if to get you signed, but you can definitely get in a game or two.
No doubt. I'll be the water boy. Fuck
it. But yo, she said what's up. Shout you out. She told me to shout you out, give you a big shout out and everything. That's Karen out there in Jersey and everything.
No
like
doubt,
that.
Karen. Love you, girl.
You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
But yeah, man. But I want to ask you, man. One more little thing. Let's get on some of the political things today. Okay. You know, I know Ricky is a man of what's going on today.
Right.
I know Ricky is all about that. I see you talk about today's issues and controversy and stuff like that that's going on with the media. Let me ask you right now, because I know you a major Obama supporter just like I am.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? You know, God bless Barack Obama and the family.
No doubt.
Okay, the first family.
Michelle.
Okay, but how do you feel about the media now? I mean, from your point of view, because I know you're gonna make it funny, but this is a serious thing. I'm telling you now. How do you feel about the way they treating him as he's trying to go about getting health care coverage, the name calling, and certain issues that they're raising, like, you know, like they targeting him with all kind of hatred. You know, what's Ricky's opinion on that? Because my opinion, man, I don't like what's going on, but I know Ricky always got something to say.
Yeah, you know I do. All right, first of all, on that note, they hate us. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep it 1,000. They hate us. You know why? Because when Barack Obama was elected, when he beat that old dude, John McCain, that old motherfucker, when he beat him, you know, it was a whole new war within America. Right. You know what I'm saying? We're not talking about shooting them up and all that. We're talking about just on the political level. Right. They knew he was stepping in the shit when he won. Right. All right? So you knew the Bush family fucked this thing up. From day one, you know what I'm saying? We as followers and we as supportive, right or wrong, we got on some shit. We want something new.
Where's the bleep button?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey, listen, this is internet radio. This is internet radio. So, you know, you can keep it.
Well, they knew I was coming, right?
But they knew you coming. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Ricky giving a show right now. Ricky,
nah,
but I know he's the kind of person that
I gotta go to the altar tomorrow.
He was talking about God.
Gabby, I gotta go to the altar tomorrow. But you know, they knew he was walking in some stuff. You know what I'm saying? And just to switch it a little bit, Mustafa, like maybe 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, he was on, you know, all the senators be at what they call that again in Washington, the Capitol. He was proposing his thing, his thing for the Medicaid and all this other stuff. Well, they need to leave Medicaid alone.
Please.
Medicaid school, old folks, leave them the fuck alone.
I see. You ain't lying about that.
You building all these buildings, but you closing down schools. What's wrong with that?
Keep it funky.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you building more jails and more precincts. Let's keep it 100. Now, politics, they ain't got to like me, because I'm still going to do me. Don't shoot me now. I don't want to get assassinated. Nah, but, you know, y'all backwards. You know what I'm saying? Y'all attack things that don't need to be attacked. Right. You know, if you focus more on education, old people, because I'm going to get old one day, and I want to have insurance. Right. Because everything started to happen when you get old. You go in there for this thing, and then this thing hurt. You're like, well, God damn it, you should have took your vitamins. You know what I'm saying? That's why I take your vitamins, girl.
I take my multivitamins.
And drink your milk. If you low tolerance intolerance, then don't drink no milk.
No, I drink milk.
Okay. But yeah, you know, they attacked Barack. They attacked him on stuff that just leave the man alone. He been in there, what? He been there 2 years yet? Not even 2. And he's looking old.
Oh, you see, he's great over there.
Yeah, you know, I give props to this dude. Listen, it ain't no gay stuff going on here, but Barack is a handsome man.
He is.
And he's sharp.
He is.
But now he got gray hair. Now he got all types of things that's, you know, because that's a hard job. Right. But listen, McCain was talking, right? Check it out.
Swaggerific, too.
This was, this was the debate. So he's proposing his Medicaid, you know, thing to the people. And McCain kept having outbursts. But when we was running and we was saying this, we was promising people this and promising people that. You know what President Obama said? He said, he said, Senator McCain, the election is over. I'm the president of the United States. You know what I'm saying? So, nigga, we ain't got to debate no more. You lost. Right. This is my job, and I'm proposing my thing. Unfortunately, you one of the senators. You going to vote against me, but who gives a fuck?
This is one of those STS.
Yeah. They call it being seen now. Exactly. But when he said that, hey, yo, Mustafa, he killed him because the game was going, but we promised this. And you could tell Barack going to have a nigga moment in a minute. See, Barack is cool right now, KB, but Barack about to have a nigga moment.
Absolutely.
He gonna jump on somebody else. They gonna have to impeach him. I love Barack Obama, but listen to it, cause they be saying some stuff that I can see it in them. Cause I don't care. Listen, they used to say, if you got 3% of black in you, you're black.
Absolutely.
I don't care if his mom was black, his wife was black, whoever was black, who was white, the man got black in him, right?
Absolutely.
But he's about to have a nigga moment.
I see it coming.
Because when he said that thing to John McCain, I swear, y'all, they kept playing it. They was playing on MTV. Y'all watch MTV? Not MTV. No. MTZ. Y'all don't watch that show? TMZ. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get on their show. I'm sorry.
Man, you know you made it when you on that show.
Yo, Mustafa and yo, KB, I be coming from out of town.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
Listen, I be coming from out of town. I be looking for them. Like, you know, because people be running from them. I be looking for them. You think they in the bathroom? Yeah, I be looking for the where they at. I want them up on me. They gonna love me. I'm be standing there talking to them like this. Yeah, so what's up? They gonna like, yeah, we had Rick again coming from John F. Kennedy. I be like this, looking like the president. Yo, but listen, though, Barack about to have a nigga moment in a minute, yo. Mr. Barack Obama, the president of the United States of America, I love you and I respect you, but I gotta say this. When he was saying this thing to John McCain, you had to see this, Gabby. Right. He was sitting there like this, and he just couldn't take this shit no more. John McCain kept going, because you know John McCain like this. Right. And his voice just upset my soul. Right. Yeah, all this right here just be aching when he be talking. He like, I'm a 19-year veteran, but you got caught, nigga, in the war. Right. So, nigga, you was a hostage. What did you talk about? That means you was stupid. Right or wrong, son? We don't want to think that's going to get caught by the enemy. Shit. He always say that I'm a 19 veteran. He only been in the Senate for 3 years and he ain't got no experience and all this. So Barack was like this. And he just came out. He said, look, Senator McCain, I'm the president of the United States of America, so it don't matter what you say and what you think right now. And McCain was like that. I saw he about to catch a body, this motherfucker. John McCain about to have a heart attack. But yeah, but on that note, when it comes to that, man, he's doing an excellent job. He's doing an excellent job, and it's going to take him another term to fix this. You know what I'm saying? The war, the economy. Son, we ain't get hit like the economy is tore up.
Yeah, and you know what else I say too? I say don't let nothing happen to our president, America.
Yeah.
Y'all throwing a lot of wolf tickets at him and stuff like that. I'm going to let y'all know, I want every black law enforcement to stand up for that man.
That's right.
Protect that man. When he comes to your town,
absolutely,
nobody should be getting close to him. That thing with the girl coming. You remember that girl that came in? The girl that came into the party?
Yeah, talking about she was invited. Bitch, who got you in here?
How the hell she get up in there?
She got around 20,000 people. 20,000 secret. I bet you my black ass wouldn't have got in. Me and you we went to jail for thinking about getting in.
Oh shit!
Well, we just were thinking about getting in when you locked up, nigga.
You want to come with me, Mr. Barrino?
Yeah, but I'm getting locked up for because I read your mind. You thought about going to that party. Now you got 20 years.
Hey, wait a minute. We had a psychic tell you, Miss Cleo.
Yeah,
she's down with the FBI. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yo, why she didn't know they was gonna catch her? I don't understand. But he's gonna need Barack Obama. Yo, but stop, you crazy. Barack Obama is gonna need more time, Gabby. It's not gonna do it in 4 years. Right. He needed 8 years to make it decent for the next person that's gonna come and hold that heavy load.
Well, he could do like your boy Bloomberg did and buy an extra 2 terms or something.
Yeah, Bloomberg, for $1 and all this other crazy shit. I'm like, nigga, go away.
The law. He is the president.
So, listen, if I had his money, what I'm working for? What I need that stress for? Worrying about who's shooting who and I'm gonna live in the hills some damn way. Yes, when I get money, I'm moving. Call me a sellout. Call me what you want. Nigga, soon I get a check, I'm like, yo, KV, yo, Mustafa. Hey, son, I'm out in Florida, bro. I'm gonna send y'all a ticket to come on out to Florida to do some shows. You in Florida? Yeah, man, I had to change my location. So when I get the bread, I'm moving. Yeah, call me, sell out, and all that.
You ain't moving nowhere. You in Brooklyn so hard.
I'm going to always say Brooklyn. I'm going to always love Brooklyn. But I ain't going to live in Brooklyn. No, I may have a little camp in Brooklyn, but I'm not living, no. Because people started hating and shit all of a sudden, you know. And see, I'm the type of dude, I would go buy mad fake jewelry, right? Because they rob all the dudes.